everybody. Welcome back to Chamberlain Family Farms. So today we're finally going to start doing some of the fence work. We got some of these other projects out of the way. I know there's going to be more projects popping up that we're going to have to do in between time, which that's just part of the farming or homesteading or whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this fence up, go ahead and tie it to the previous fence, loop it around, and then go part of the way down that hill right there, get the four-wheeler, hook it up to it, and start stretching it. So all I'm doing is I'm going about a foot or so in on the previous fence, the old fence, which this fence is a little taller, as you can see. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, you can see where this is going vertical, I'm gonna go where this is vertical and kind of make it into one. And then I'm gonna take these, I went ahead and I cut, because this was squares, went ahead and cut them in the center, that way I could twist them and tie them around. Which the top and the bottom strand is like twice as thick as the rest of it, so. And whenever we hook up the four-wheeler, it'll give us something to kind of pull on a little bit. Now with this old fence, you don't want to pull real tight, especially right away, because I don't know how good a shape some of this fence is. It might actually pull some of the T-post. It could bend the fence, break the old fence. So you just want it snug there at first. After we get a couple of them on, then we can pull a little tighter on down. But now whenever you're done with the old fence. If you guys haven't seen our previous videos, check them out. I've already went over this before. But this is a pair of fencing pliers. It's got the horn on it, it's got two cutters on it, it's got a crimper, it's got a hammer. It's a really handy tool. And these are your fence clips. You got a smaller loop and a bigger loop. And what you do is you go around it. Now first you can see how the fence post is, a T-post, how it's got the notches on this side. And the reason it's a T-post, if you look at the top, it's a T. For those of you just starting out. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook this like that. I go under, then I take my horn, pull it up. Now you don't have to usually get these real tight, but with this being the first post right out of the, right off the old fencing, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this tight to try to prevent further tension where we're pulling it tighter later on. So and when I do it, I usually just go every other one. Some people put it on every one, some only put 3 tops. There's so many different ways to do fencing. This is just the way we do it. I just do every other one. So we got the fence puller on the roll of fence. Now we're gonna hook this on. This is a winch that's actually hooked onto the four-wheeler. Now you can use a pickup truck or tractor or whatever you got. You just need something to kind of pull a little bit. Make it a little easier on you. button and it'll tighten up the fence, and then we can start putting some more on. Okay, you can see how it's pulling it tight up on top and it's got some slack on the bottom. That's because we're going down a hill. Ding, ding, ding. It's tight.
Oh, that beautiful flower.
Now what we're going to do, I got to finish that one first. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll pull this up, put my foot on the bottom one where I want it to go. Then I put a clip in the top and then just work my way down. And you'll have to do that going down the hill, and it kind of help with the tension some. Some may be a little bit more difficult than others, but eventually, I mean, you're going to have some where it's kind of kinky. I mean, you can see how it's bowed down here. And there's a couple different ways you can do that. The way I do it, if it's really bad, of course I'll be doing it on the bottom and going down the hill, but I'll cut a few of them. Then I'll pull it tight down here on the bottom. And yeah, I might have like a little kink there, but it'll still be tight and you don't have to worry about anything getting snagged.
So Brent's taking off the old clips that the electric fence used to be on there with. Throw it over there. I've been working on rolling up this wire, and as you saw in one of our previous videos, it got all wrapped around a tractor wheel whenever Philip was pushing all this brush back here in this pasture area up, because there's so much of this wire and it's hard to see it when it's down in the ground or up along the fence. So I've been working on going ahead and getting this all rolled up, and it's just a big mess, but I'm down at the end, and now it's just hooked onto this big post, so we can just cut this off and get rid of it and use it for something else.
Yesterday I went ahead and I started clearing a path back through there, because, and of course this goes back to the pasture. So all this here is going to be our next paddock. Still got some more cutting to do, then I got to go move brush and all that, but now that I got some help, hopefully we can get some things done a little faster around here. This pasture, this would be paddock number 3. The animals did a heck of a job getting it cleared off. And about right here, over this way, this was all woods and brush and briars and stuff. Look, we got grass growing. Now I did see that I seeded this whole thing lightly with just a square bale of hay. Okay? Because seed's expensive right now. Everything's going up. So $4 or $5 square bale of hay for a pretty decent sized area, that's pretty good. And yeah, there's weeds and stuff growing up in there too, but guys, goats and sheep and cows, they'll eat weeds too. So some more than others. Let's go take a walk back out in the woods and see what it looks like back here. Alright, so there's some cow poop. That's going to put some fertilizer to help some things grow. Beef up the soil back here. I mean, they did a really good job of cleaning this up back here. Now on a cow and horse and stuff like that, maybe even sheep and goats, I'm not really sure. But the grass seeds, it won't digest very good. So whenever they poop, that's potential place for a grass to grow. Looky here. Now granted, there's just little patches here, little patches there, but they keep clearing out all these small little trees. Of course, the pawpaws, they won't eat the pawpaws, which is good because people buy them around here. But I mean, this is all going to be edible probably next year. This is probably all full of grass. I think eventually here I'm going to put a gate from this post to this post. That way we can get on back further with the tractor or four-wheeler. You know, another good thing about all this, they keep clearing this woods out like this, where you can see really good. It's gonna make it easy for hunting. Awesome. What do you say, girls? Huh? That's some good hay. Spread that seed through there.
Now where you want to go?
That other one all the way out. Let's go up that way and look.
Where?
All the way out, far side of the garden.
Hey, you know the grilling.
Looks like they're trying to burn that stump out now.
We hope you enjoyed watching Chamberlain Family Farms. You can contact us at chamberlainff@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Chamberlain Family Farms. We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.